CS engine 607 leading in regional 156 north. V8 engine 655. Here we got the Keystone 9645 and 940. Here we are at CP Belmont, which is at the Belmont Plateau, as we're continuing. CSX is doing track work here on the Reading line.
Dropping a crew, CSX crew. Drop the engineer out there. Drop that bugs off.
We've stopped again. We'll continue as we continue moving. As we're continuing, we're along the Schuylkill River, right along the Schuylkill Expressway. 8525 is the SD50 engine, and 8504 is the SD50-2 engine, leading a small little work train.
Oh, okay.
The motor power on this is diesel electric.
Actually, I don't know if it becomes too familiar with this.
I can't remember all this. Jumper. You guys are walking dictionary. Yeah. Yep. Got it.
This next
We got engine 2226 and 6049. 6409. With another set of driverless cars. Off to the side.
Other people on Facebook post the pictures. Other people taking pictures.
No, you can't see it.
They were like, I don't know.
Now we're doing track switching here. We're doing track jumps. Another junction point. There's an old signal system. This is going into the yard that we can see with the tracks that go over and follow Route 1.
Still using it.
Oh yeah, they're still in use. Here's Roosevelt. Route 1.
This is one for Robinson.
We're at Connection Point Falls, and there's a state cop.
Years ago.
Falls 5, CP.
Oh, okay.
Upper Marion Steel Mill.
Here we got Norfolk Southern engine. Engine 7621. 9954. Leading a tanker train here in the Grace Fair Yard, Falls Yard, East Falls Yard.
On the route guide is West Falls Yard. West Falls comes from the falls of the Schuylkill. So West Falls Yard, come up any moment here, mainly to our right.
Well, we got up in here because Foley took us up. City Road up there.
They dropped the car down there. It exploded in the middle of the yard. Jumping into the yard there. There's something missing. All the way down to the river. Dropped down against the cars here.
Go to various manufacturers.
This is very interesting.
East Falls Yard, 3-4 track main, 4-5 track main. Squeezing down to 4. Pretty soon down to 3, then 2.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-track main right now.
As soon as we come back around,
Going down to a 3-track main. Now down to, then down to a 2 real close soon.
yeah, right there.
It's the first place I saw a trainer.
Yeah.
And a picture of the street coming through there in color. The trainer was shooting on. Concrete steel. It's strange color.
It's called down below here. Venice Industrial. That's right. Venice Branch.
Oh, there's an old, now that's an old steel bridge. That's an old railroad bridge. It used to be a yard here. It's going over.
The only thing that could run in there is yeah, he hit it and just turned it right over. I actually see pictures of that posted on the internet. Yeah, it's pretty neat line. I'm up a couple of bucks up to save on the the guy used to move shot the lower route. A lot of it's different.
On the other side of the river, usually traveling the Schuylkill River along with this freight line is the Norristown line to Norristown Transportation Center on Elm Street, Norristown. There's an old railroad track bridge right there, which is no connection. The line it goes all the way up to Norristown Transportation Center, where it makes the connection with CSX at Control Point Norris, on the Norristown main line. The Schuylkill Expressway is what we're just passing under right now.
Yeah.
Coming up, we got the original old R6 Ivy Ridge tracks, which is now going to be converted into a walking bridge. The trains only go up to as far as Kinwood. Ivy Ridge is
Shortly will be Flat Rock Tunnel, built by the Reading Railroad. Construction started in 1836 and it opened in 1840. It's 936 feet long, so a little longer than 3 football fields. Was widened in 1859, and that project was the first use of electric detonation of multiple explosive charges. Flat Rock Tunnel coming up, and Flat Rock Dam will be in the river on the right when we come out there, from which the name comes. So Flat Rock Tunnel coming up within about a mile.
Amtrak.
Yeah.
Right here.
It dropped down, right?
Bridge up here. Yeah, I remember.
It used to come up and around, yeah.
Yeah, it came off right
But you see like the support.
Yeah, I remember the bridge when I was a kid. The tracks swung
Coming up, we're approaching Flat Rock Tunnel.
behind
I remember it.
ended behind the gas station, right up there. Right here.
Usually you can see freights and trains right along the Schuylkill Expressway here if you're traveling to King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and you're along the road. A lot of people are seeing an Amtrak train on rare trackage.
Isn't that wonderful? This is Conshohocken, somewhere
The Conshohocken will be north of here very soon.
Places. Used to go to stand time teams over there when they had their grill time. Running the Pennsy side by side too, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, up in Conshohocken, it looked like a 4-track maze, but they shared the same pattern. They were so close. They're off somewhere.
Yeah, all the steam rail. Same one. Yeah. Wow, they're in great shape.
Another thing that was built to last.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, Grandpa, we didn't do that. Yeah, I've seen this from the express.
Now, my fellow YouTuber friend Ryan X is following us and wanting to know where we are. We're at Flat Rock Tunnel right now, which is what I told him. Wow.
They enlarged this one stack.
Fellow YouTube user Ryan X is in Valley Forge. He's going to be seeing us zip right by him, and once as we're going to be headed out that way towards there. We just exited Flat Rock Tunnel. We're just on the lower edge of the Schuylkill Expressway, crossing under it again.
Yeah, we got the last stronghold involved with you. Pretty much remote now, you know? By the time you see those, we have over 1,000.
Exiting out, we can see Flat Rock Dam.
Extra sandwich? Anybody want an extra sandwich? Oh, yes. The winner. She
And the dam is actually flowing. There's an overspill area just in case if the river would ever flood. Yeah. Oh, and there's river rescue going on. A river rescue practice.
Where I work on my regular job.
River people practicing how to cross a river properly and sweat the currents. Oh, and there's a tree that looks like it didn't want to go over the dam. Ah, Germantown Fire Company. No, Cranston.
Drew, what was, I can't remember.
Avondale. Looks like practice.
Woodley. That's a shout out.
Where they would store all the coal.
Yeah, all the coal trains, yep. I got video at home somewhere of the tracks were still in it.
Alright, there's Glen Rock
Woodland, I
Dam.
mean, it was out of
Having
service.
come out with something there. This particular part of the former Reading, below Reading last saw passenger trains in 1981.
Nice barrel, nice car.
Now the milepost on
CP
this part of the railroad are on the right side of the train. And if you're following along on the route guide card, the mileage is shown in that left-hand column there correspond to the milepost. Kind of a good way of keeping track of where we are as we progress westward here towards Reading. And then for the rest of the day as well. All right, coming up in a little bit, Gladwin and then West Conshohocken.
We're approaching West Conshohocken, which used to be the area I used to film freight trains at.
About that.
5 weeks vacation. After your 10th year, I've been here for 15 years. So that's the most I have.
Along the route here.
10 paid holidays. No pay anything for it.
Do it. I don't visit me.
Did you getting steam engine outside? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Got big cylinders. Now we produced got the Mars level. Still in the tank.
I think we could bring the trash out there.
I don't really fault it. You can't fault them.
Pretty soon we'll be coming up to the area of the towers where I used to film freight trains from.
Somebody tipped the guy.
Find too many rounds.
We're a mile marker. That was mile sign 10.
That's the old fancy line. Electrified line. Tied together with
Wow, River Road. Never knew about it.
Oh yeah, yes. We could do like a circle trip. We want to do like a high speed.
actually no crossing over here. People filming.
Is there anyone that did not get their ticket scanned?
Good. Good seeing you. Hey, how you doing? All right. Good.
We had to so they had to hit the whistle because we were approaching the crossing just before Conshohocken.
Now, what was this yard's name? Woodley. David. This was
Now there's the set the Norristown main line. Following, can actually see it.
Staging out here. They take a video of it here.
Out of all the times I used to always have to travel up towards Conshohocken, I'd be passing by right next to these tracks going up.
Oh, okay.
Trying to scoot through here and then let if you get past April. Let's get by Norris on one. Yeah, we're coming Norris just before April's yard. Up until what is the tunnel? It's already passing.
Now this is mowable track up here because when I was working at an office building up here, we could look down and see the tracking. But it was in Conshohocken somewhere.
You mean the Tower Bridges?
There used to be so many.
Yeah, and they still and at Norristown they still have the CSA 6 and Norfolk Southern freight trains that come through there onto the Morrisville line. Now there was that I think was Spring Mill. I think. I know we're not in Conshohocken just yet. There goes a lovely rower.
Alright, we're biting into the curve around milestone 12 here at Conshohocken, coming into West Conshohocken. The name comes from the Delaware Indian and refers to a big trough or amphitheater, which is a good general description of the geography of this particular area. Known for the notorious curve on the Schuylkill Expressway as well. So here's West Conshohocken, Conshohocken across the river.
Here comes Conshohocken with the towers. Got the tower.
In this office building. What the hell I was doing there? You could look down at this. Oh, I know. Hey, you can see it, John? You can see the cameras.
Usually I'd be able to film this train coming into Conshohocken by just going over or by standing on one bridge on the Fayette Avenue Bridge here.
Yeah.
And filming, or usually I'd be right over the road to one of the towers, or standing there filming, or every time I knew I heard a rumble along the tracks, I knew there was a freight train headed up this way. I mean, there's the Conshohocken train station on the other side of the river at this point.
I was watching out the tracks.
Yep, here's the towers. Tower Bridge. The old towers I used to always come and film at. History. This is where my intros originally started out at. At 1 tower, 5 tower, 4 tower bridge, all from here, and then there's Conshohocken station on the Norristown main line on the other side of the river, going north towards Norristown. We're coming up to the railroad crossing. It's further up the way here. As we pass underneath the blue route, which is known as 476.
People have a lot of
West Mountain. Trees across the street. Went to the Michigan connector. And they climb up the
There's the blue north and southbound lanes.
Yeah.
east of the woods. They use that for there's the damage they were there.
They get
Ellen, steel,
That's actually part of the signs of each different company.
That blue overhead highway bridge was the blue route, Interstate 476.
This is construction names, we never changed them.
A 20-mile connection between the Pennsylvania Turnpike and I-95 if you don't want to stay on the Turnpike and take a 20-mile detour. There's a Salamito, the Upper Marion and Plymouth branch. You've seen one of my videos from there before. The connection is going to be made on this side of the Schuylkill River, going up towards, up and around, up and over the Schuylkill River, over to the other side. This is the Upper Marion and Plymouth Railroad with its trains all on the other side with its own little yard. This is the connection bridge. As we continue along.
We race behind these truck trailers. Look, a bunch of blocks. It's it.
Garbage, anybody? Garbage. Garbage.
Okay.
Garbage.
We just saw a bunch of the cars for the Upper Marion and Plymouth Railroad. We'll be getting more and more as we go along. Just past the control point. Now coming up, we're passing the NS Harrisburg main line and the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Nailed it.
There it is.
Yeah, Marshall, Harrisburg main line. Coming up, we're going to be hitting the CP Norris for Norristown because it's the connection for Norfolk Southern and CSX to make the connection to the Morrisville line through Norristown Transportation Center. The trains cross over to Schuylkill and go in past the station at a very slow, restricted speed of only 15 miles an hour just to pass through. And they only do it when there are no SEPTA trains in the area holding up the track.
No, not the passenger mains on the other side. As soon as we get to the north, the passenger line come over from the other side. And then there's Stony Creek there, across the Stony, which is still there. Industrial Park here, whole place burning the ground. Yeah, all that part's the whole place. Shame, it was like 20 business wire there, whatever.
We're at mile marker 17. In about 0.9 tenths of a mile, we'll be hitting CP Norris.
All right, we're coming up on point of interest number 8 on our route guide here. which is Norristown, or on the near shore of the river. The community is Bridgeport, with the bulk of Norristown across the river. Norristown was originally owned by Isaac Norris.
There you go. Some rail fanners right there.
1704. Norristown was incorporated in 1812 as the county seat of Montgomery. Norristown, point of interest number 8, is coming up across the river.
Here we are, we're coming out, we're in Bridgeport right now. Norristown's on the other side. The control point switchover is coming up also. As we pass through Bridgeport, old historic crossings, never been replaced. There's the 202 bridge. And then there's the Norristown high-speed rail line viaduct that was worked on by SEPTA, which shut down service to Norristown. Everybody had to get off at Bridgeport just to get into Norristown to take a shuttle bus. The bridge has been rehabbed and it's easier accessible in case something happens.
Subway and then get on that train and go to Norristown.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
Oh, ballast train.
No.
I think there's Conrail, a whole bunch of Conrail cars sitting right beside us is what we're passing over freight.
This I used to work for this company.
So now it's gonna, a lot of people yesterday had
Stone right from Jersey. Stone come in for PA. We got sand this afternoon. We unload the stone and we get the cars and sand goes back up to Angel. We'll go by the massive quarry out there.
I was hoping to be on that 655.
Ran there, right, Tony?
Cars parked.
Here was Mars. Oh.
I have the 655 and then
Spilling down on the chips on the gate. We started working and I think they had those ones, they had a Bessemer and Lake Erie.
Apparently all this entire ballast train is all cars from Conrail that are marked Conrail quality.
and I said, this is not mine.
And then
You know, I've been to all the cities before. So
they were funny cars.
yes, and then the guys on here are very knowledgeable. Mark, the conductor who sits here, he's very knowledgeable. All of the crew.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
they just
there are a few. But
8313 as the lead engine,
there's nobody.
8295 as the front lead of him. Now, to this way, to this bridge coming up, we'll be seeing Norristown of all the trains going towards it. This is the way that you can see from.
Was it? Is it down further?
Yep, there's Norristown, straight ahead. Over the tracks. Used to be a 2-track main, now it isn't anymore.
Oh, really?
The switch is still in. There's a switch still intact here, splitting up the whole area here. CP Norris.
6 foot.
From center to center?
Well, no, from rail to rail, the closest would be 6 foot, yeah. But the train, the train hangs over.
Oh, yeah,
The train's
sure.
11 feet wide, the track's only 4 foot 8. First one 8.5 gauge. Train's 11. Yeah, that's why a lot of people get hit because they walk on the end of the ties. Well, training needs that part that right up
And then
to the tie.
I think they have about 20. I think we're up to volunteers. There's crew in the cafe.
I didn't sign up.
And when they started running the statue, they couldn't go believe it. Had so they would come this way. They had a lot of stuff still in front of
That was the
yeah,
it's all training. G-string.
Yeah.
Down for the Excel.
You got a pump
Yeah, yeah.
Reading puck drew.
Third or fourth, I'm not sure.
5330 now. 2101. 5309.
Now we do another Norfolk Southern yard, Abrams Yard here. We're just past milepost 18 there. And that
So except for that whole
junction we just passed through is known as CP Norris. CP standing for Control Point. In other words, switching location planing. So here's Abrams Yard as we work our way west towards Phoenixville.
Sides.
yes.
If people have asked me questions, I had no idea.
Yeah. Richard?
Eugene.
Is he?
That's it. Right?
Oh, 64 is the that's a no train.
Vince Bishardi is retired.
This is in this Abrams Yard.
Any color you paint them. Shades. Mine was Abrams.
Well, Phil doesn't have wheels. Sorry, what was your name?
And I guess they got out here because it was flat enough so they could get some space. Three tracks used to be four tracks.
It's always nice to put, we get emails from all over the place. It's always nice to put things. Yeah, and receive, and I see
Abrams Yard is big with a lot of freight cars in it.
Brad Weber.
There's 2600.
Yeah.
Actually, the yard. Philadelphia.
Let's see what else we get.
Because the reason I asked was
This is the first year that's ever had.
So we continue along.
And she's like, I don't even know when I'm going to take it. Because it's and that's 3 weeks with Thanksgiving. And I decorated the tree and the station. It's over 2
Picking up some speed.
Yeah, here's what it is.
We got 5618
I would love to come on.
and 9715 leaving one train.
The schedule is just on. Yeah, because it was tough for me to be down to training. I came the night before because there was no way I was going to Yeah, and that's
Yeah, you sort of Steve Ray for crazy.
I think they'll do it if you do it on Monday. It's just a
Wow, there's so long.
Well, they usually park with it.
I know, we don't think about it. For to be on this about that hour delay.
Oh, because I could trust it. How can I trust what the
Anybody have train connections home? Because they're saying we're probably going to be about an hour late, 8 o'clock. Some people were trying to run for that 6:55
Yeah, somebody we were talking to on the line when we were coming in, and he was trying to.
Over to the east bank of the Schuylkill River. Tunnel is 1,932 feet long, 19 feet wide,
Black Rock Tunnel
17 feet tall,
that we're passing.
and passes 122 feet beneath the top of the hill. Black Rock Tunnel.
There.
Nice echo. Exiting through and right onto a bridge. Right over the Schuylkill River.
I get interested in the way they built the railroad. Those physical areas that are around. Oh yeah. Shovels, picks, and wheelbarrows.
I mean, they're going to convert them. Well, they're going to convert them to natural gas and all that. Yep. But yeah, these two things, the coal trains here all the time. Right, so tracks these across the bridge here.
Catch more. We see you. Parts of downtown Reading.
Right up. It's like they're, we just passed the building back there.
Old mill.
Down where we get down a little further, if we turn, we're gonna turn, we won't buy up there, it'll be on the right, then you'll look up the bend. Yeah.
All right, in view on the right of the train right now, up on top of Mountain 10 there, is the pagoda. It's been a symbol of the city for more than a century. It was completed in 1908. It was intended to be a hotel restaurant, centerpiece of a luxury resort. Planned quite work out. But the building and the land was donated to the city in 1911. It is now part of the Mount Penn Reserve up there on top of Mount Penn. It's far right.
You want to talk to her about it? Oh, yeah, she's...
I always think the railroad was still
Yeah, they're
A
trying
little
to
further up in downtown here, on the left side of the street, to the former Reading station in Franklin Street, was refurbished and reopened for bus service in September of 2013. And
did a great job. He's amazing.
passenger trains ran again until 1981 here. So that station, you'll see this is pretty structured. And it's on the opposite side from the arena.
Great separated. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much is that side.
fighting over wages and stuff. The workers came down they just started blasting and shooting.
Santander Arena. Ah.
Somebody calls it
But either way, they try to
Pretty much.
I don't know.
Right there. And you go to the shop on the left side. Oh, like to the right, but on the left side of it.
Side of the old Reading Outer Station will be coming up on your left-hand side here. We cut off to the left. The Reading Outer Station was right in the middle of the Y over here on the right-hand side.
There's an old, newer style tower. It's still off to the right there, old town. Probably put in a big. It's a neat shot of the head cameras. The right time of day, the bridge. Right up here, five passes, but gets the train down for a trench. There's a couple of buildings.
These plenty of photographers and readers along the way as we went by were by Franklin Street on the left side of the train. Now there's an historic location for something that's no longer there, the former outer station, as it was called, the Reading site will be up on the right side of the train when we start to make a left-hand bend. You'll see some of the police cars parked. That's the site of it. Former station no longer standing.
Here's control point Walnut.
See that big brick? All you see is the solid bricks.
Yes.
That's the
Walnut.
That's it. It's something else.
Dave, we turn up here to the, we turn up here and turn to the left here. We look straight out and we're going across to see Reading shops. The main used to go straight here.
No, it'll be over here more.
As we turn, we gotta turn. Look down in, you can see the yard starting to open up.
This is where the outer station is.
Outer
Sorry,
station,
say
right in the Y here.
to the window. Straight up.
Reading. Municipal.
Those are they're up there on the left. Up on the right. Decided to go to it?
Incredible.
It's part of the park. John, the tower that's up there also. Fire tower they call it. Fire watch. But that's public can go up there too? Oh yeah. the road up there. Yeah.
There's a next to me, huh?
That was for what, the city Reading? Yeah, years ago. So the guy could sit up there and overlook the city, and if they seen a fire anywhere in the city, they could respond to it right away.
Here.
Yeah. So that's the outer station. It's here, unfortunately.
Did you ever see the underpass, the road that ramps up in there? Still,
They had
you look in the old shots, it's
bridge
all
for the pedestrians. The big clock tower. There's the other one.
Oh, is that
Hard to
down
see
there,
it's
John?
building over there.
Yeah, see the other bridge, like in a wide, goes around the other way. That takes you. Look, see this building here? It's just coming into view. That was the Reading YMCA building. It's this Reading company across the top. Yeah, make it up. That's where the crew stayed. And then right behind it, all in behind that, is Reading shops. That building. Yeah, it's actually being restored.
The line here next to us goes all the way up to Allentown.
Different heights. Yep, sure do.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the cafe cars are open and ready to serve you. They have a large selection of excellent souvenirs, some pertaining to today's trip. They have pins with the Amtrak fall foliage logo on it. They have Amtrak calendars. They have toy whistles for children. So on and so forth. There's no line at the cafe cars. If you'd like to purchase souvenirs, now would be a good time.
Okay, we'll come back a little later with more action.
Momentarily, and I'll give you a little more about Warnersville.
we're passing through Sinking Spring. Right along 422. Wow.
That way that was just west of Sinking Spring. Yeah. I don't know if you seen it go by yesterday. Didn't Amber tell you that was
Okay, approximately 2 miles from point of interest number 13, which is Warnersville. Now, Warnersville was a resort community back in the 1880s. There were several resort hotels over here southbound. Someone like to catch this one today. Last passenger service here was in the 1950s. You can look on the right side of the train for the historic rail station. It was restored by the Heidelberg Historical Society. They're very proud of what they've done. The station opened in 1827. It was rededicated in June of 2013. Coming up shortly here will be Warnersville, and the old train house is past the station as well. So there's a couple of historic structures standing here. Point of interest number 13.
Really rare. Yeah, the trips were yesterday and today. So yesterday's trip, they went over to Highland. Then we come back, they go over to Highland. Past the Highland, back in Highland. We're going to go out, go to Harrisburg. Still Harrisburg, we get a Rockville Bridge. We get a Rockville Bridge, and they're going to return to psychiatric hospital to Harrisburg. A guy out of Abrams. Steve Pressure, he's up right there too, so he's running some of it. You remember Steve? He's back in 8 o'clock. Oh yeah. They were coming in the morning. It's a neat train now. 16 cars out there, and they got the veteran, the second one's the Heritage.
You want to get out before I open my lunch?
Yeah.
Warnersville Station.
But, yeah.
Where the hell my lunch?
Okay. There we go. They changed hands, but that's still whole place.
Where you at? Right over, I guess, the trucks. That's roughly a ride.
Really into domestic goods now, aren't you? Yeah. What are you going to Bed Bath and Beyond today? could have come. You got mixed up. You were being lazy. How come you didn't call me? I sent you a text or call me. When? When? You called me last night. You called me later last night. I called you on Friday. I sent you a text on Friday. While you were awake.
Now the rest of the towns that we're going to be getting there are going to be all to the left.
Next year?
We're going to be passing, so we're going to see what's going to happen. And once we get to where we need to, we'll go from there. But from Lebanon on down to Harris Tower to the Rockville Bridge, we're going to go just limited with what we can do.
Oh, yeah, it was funny. East side of Reading. East side of Reading, general freight going by and looks like my here.
Then what are you doing?
Yeah, we're going to use it.
That'll be cool. Nice trip. I plan on playing with it. Right now it's just jobs. Yeah. And doing something about many people get to do. I'm enjoying it.
All right, about 2 miles to point of interest number 14, which is Robosolia. Robosolia was founded by Henry P. Robeson in 1855. This is a town that is known for its iron furnaces. The Robosolia Furnace Historic District is a listing in the National Register of Historic Places as of 1991. We're going to go through 3 communities here that have these wonderful historic places that are all in the National Register. Robosolia coming up inside 2 miles.
First one down the steps. All right, why don't you get back to your
How did they rate us?
domesticated
You're sitting here now?
yeah, you can't even say anything right now. Yeah. So now what do you want for 3 days? You got 7 and 3?
Yeah, 6 and 7.
Today?
Yeah, it is. It's a real.
Alright, yeah, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, right here. This is so the station still exists, but
It'll probably be on that Reading job. I know
it's
it's
tracked over the page of 60 miles away. They disassembled it. I think they were working on it today.
Today's the 9th. They don't work. Yeah, yeah. So, it should come up with yeah, I'll give you a call. Alright, yeah, talk to you later. What? I thought you were trained.
Under where yesterday.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
What the house is it? Outside, right?
Didn't they ever tell you? Oh, I was confused what she said. Oh yeah, like she talked to me like outside when I was on the train in Amtrak. What I said about the trains coming in, you want to go outside, it's just like, oh, I'm like Costco. Costco.
It's Wood's favorite store.
Yeah.
He goes very well. He gets his coffee.
We already passed them, didn't we?
Fast one. see the deep rail
Fighting.
duplicate.
On the small rail, don't help.
Right.
Yeah, you need that clickety clack.
About a mile and a half now from point of interest number 15, which is Womelsdorf. Womelsdorf is named for John Womelsdorf. The Conrad Weiser homestead is located here since the 1700s. Town is known for their all-volunteer fire company. They've drawn some notoriety and some attention even in television as well. This community was settled in the 1700s. And their historic district is a listing in the National Register of Historic Places, 1982. Womelsdorf.
Yeah.
When?
Today. 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a Monday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey, there it is. Wow, was that working? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
First game next year.
Yeah, where are you at? Oh, you're not coming out to lunch? Really? While he's throwing now, he's slowed down. Yo, Hogs, what'd you get? More sandwiches?
This is the first one.
Yeah, we're just coming. I was thinking about it. I said to Richie, she was offering another sandwich. Does anybody want a sandwich? We should have grabbed it. I said we could eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Train's running a little bit later. It's later even than yesterday.
It's a postcard, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's always nice. Take it out whenever share it. Even 16 cars. And it's funny how the local
CP door.
Yeah, it switches, huh? They were just coming through door. Yeah. Who's that, Kevin? Yeah. He's gonna miss the train? Yeah.
More than 8 films.
Alright.
Stinking Jeep.
Alright.
The first time we changed it.
The coach right behind the engine. And the coach right behind the engine, right in the center of the car. And when we come back, it'll be on our side. On the outside. So,
There's that cricket.
maybe I'll wave a finger at you.
Are you sure it's your finger?
I didn't think I'd ever be in the house.
How about that? Slightly inch plus. Trying to cut that. Improve the gas mileage, so they cut it in.
Yeah, he says, oh, I'm still in the house. What's wrong with these people? So I stay in my kid up there. Oh, these people picking up a good cheese. 17.
It sure does
Yeah,
look
I get
it.
down there with the car. Did you get over?
So you push it in, shove it in, loading cars.
Yeah.
Out.
But even when he empties it,
Farmland, I like super steep.
I see things that we yeah, you know that. I showed that to you.
Yes, I did.
Love it. Such a great spot. This right here.
Is this it?
Right here.
Wow.
This cornfield. Some house right there. Right on the inside. Look at this. Private.
It's never for sale, right?
Probably wouldn't sell it. side, there's a white building here. You'll see. See it right there? That's an engine house. The end of the doors, barn doors. There's an old Pensy. It's 40-foot tire. Dave, you gonna do are you excited to go past where Brian got married? Yeah. Wedding location.
About a mile from our next point of interest, which is Richland. Number 16. This is a very interesting layout. Those of you who are plugged into your guys looking at mapping. The town center square is laid out as a nearly perfect X with Main Street and Ray Street. Well, going right through the center of the X is the railroad. So when a train comes through town, such as it is, everything stops. This odd layout has drawn the attention of Ripley's, believe it or not, and also the quiz show Jeopardy. So here's the curious town center of Richland coming up any moment now.
I never understood that with the wedding.
Richland, the town where two streets intersect and the whole railroad line, both tracks intersect right through it, and
Manager SMS Rail.
they just split the action out.
Legendary railroad. Legendary railroad. There it is. Dave was cursed, right?
Yep.
In the X right now. Here's the X.
Oh yeah. Wow. They just passed the X of Main and Ray Streets in Richland. Take a quick break and come back for more.
National Register of Historic Places as of 1973 as well.
They don't see the horse.
Myerstown coming up here inside the mile.
There it is. Yeah.
Aha, another train track coming in.
Go out shingles.
Another train line proposed.
Sometimes at different times.
Oh, man.
Not as much now. Usually at least 10.
short intermodal.
Very short.
See yellow house up here. That's my giant.
Wow, quarry. And that's pretty deep.
There it is, right there. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Feel the vibration even. Have you been there? Oh.
Several industries.
Yeah.
Going through Avon now as we close in on point of interest number 18, which is Lebanon. Lebanon, formerly Sightstown, had a population in 2010 of just over 25,000. Lebanon is the origin place of Lebanon bologna. Bethlehem Steel also once had a large steel mill as well. Watch out for the historic station, which will be on our left here. That was incorporated in 1821, and it's the county seat of Lebanon County. And speaking of the station, listed in the National Register of Historic Places, 1975. So here comes Lebanon here inside 2 miles.
We'll be back as we go. See what Lebanon looks like as we go over to the other side. Lebanon Station, I guess. Fat cats. I like that. Lebanon Building Supply. True Value Hardware.
For glory, a little
out of Vanderbilt. That's what's neat. More to come, look what we got.
Oh, she lives in Belmont. Oh, how'd you find her? Where does it?
Quarry.
What?
Ooh, look at that old Pepsi engine.
No kidding.
That's an old one. That's into a large quarry area. A lot of interesting stuff. Wow, that track goes down to Hey, look at this. 6251 and 250. Empty supply.
What kind of book?
All those quarry tracks. I have tons of empty cars or cars filled with stone all in it. And then there's the car quarry itself.
She would speak to him. Hey, wait.
There's more bells, cars.
Train left, but train is on tracks that are freight flows. This is a small ship. So they had to go until they got to the certain trains to order what it's supposed to be. So the trip originally was going to be 6 o'clock. They said this is going to be a quicker trip until 7. Today the trip's going to be 10 We left the house at 5:30 this morning. Hershey will be nice. So,
Most of the trackers, I guess, is on this side or that side for Hershey.
Hershey Park will be on this side.
And the factory is on this side, I guess. On the right side.
The stock towers are on this side, because I got that. That's why I wanted to be on this side today for the park.
Miles
Because I
now
missed
from
the
point of
park
interest
last
number
time.
20, Palmyra. Palmyra was founded by Johannes Palm, or John Palm as it was anglicized, in 1717. It was known early on as Palm Town into the early 1800s, and then changed to Palmyra. How do they put this? At a date unknown. The community celebrated its 250th anniversary back in 2010, and we have a National Register of Historic Places listing for the Landis Shoe Company as of 1980. The old station on the right side is now a model train shop. So here comes Palmyra inside of 2 miles.
Oh, model train show. Nice.
Harrisburg. Now, besides being chocolate town, Hershey is also home to the Pennsylvania State Police Academy, as well as being home to the Hershey Bears of the American Hockey League since way back in 1932. We'll be going right through the center of the Hershey Glen compound and knock down. So the scenery varies in a lot of ways. You've got golf courses in here. Hershey Park itself will be to our right, but we will pass right underneath the monorail in the center as well. So inside of 2 miles here, coming into Hershey.
You have an exit on 8 seats over here.
The only ones that I had were the blocked seats. These two just came up from where, I don't know where.
Yeah, and then there's, I guess the fifth car, the PA is not working, so people are trying to go up city track. So we're trying to see how many seats we have. I only have singles.
I think that's all I have. Let me look. And here, I do have a lot of floor space. It's a shame we don't have like the...
And this engine 5305, the short little local.
Try to get the restaurant in decent order.
How about it?
Got a little storage area here for a couple of cars.
Prescription, and I forget that I have them on. Everybody's looking at me like, "Why don't you sometimes?" But no, hey, if they want to, some people just came back. It's a shame. You couldn't get it working.
My blowers on the Schuylkill River, about that. Give out. But you made it better. It's a little bigger.
The speaker is through the door right there, so that's why we left the door for
Usually they are. I know all the Keystone trains, if you look at them, usually a can of spray rolling around up there. But
for next year. And gloves, right? Yeah.
Hershey Park.
Alright, so you guys...
There it is. To the four, those pillar
Yeah,
seats.
those,
but-
I won't count those.
Oh, look at that.
Hershey
To get a
Park.
picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess this used to be the old station area. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty. There's the park.
God, I remember being here a few years ago. A couple of years ago, actually. It's been a while since I've been here.
Is it closed for the season?
They are not.
They're not.
They're doing Hershey Park in the dark on the weekends. And then they'll do the candy lights. The sweet lights.
Christmas.